Sal Mercogliano joins me now, Maritime Historian at Campbell University in North Carolina. Sal, really appreciate you giving us your time today.
Thank you for having me.
There are so many questions that are being asked right now, a very difficult time for so many families. But what are your thoughts on the unfortunate ending to all of this?
Well, I think when you use a new type of submersible, which this was, and it has a radically different, not just design, but composition, that can lead you into a problem. And the fact that the company decided not to seek classification, to have an outside source come in and not just certify the sub, but to periodically inspect it and ensure it wasn't having any deformities or issues in it, is unfortunately proven to be a recipe for disaster.
Do you think what has happened now will change that and perhaps and make that certification mandatory? We know there are a number of sea expeditions that still happen successfully worldwide. I don't know whether they're all certified, but do you think with what has happened here, to take that chance, it's just not worth it?
Well, this is a heavily, kind of self-regulated industry since the 1960s. When you see submersibles being used, this is the first time we've had a fatality at deep depth like this. So, that's a long period of time to have a almost perfect safety record. I think one of the areas you have here is kind of a gray area in many ways, because we were operating in international waters, and because this vessel was launched off a vessel, it does not have the same kind of attributes as a ship.
Okay.
Ironically, it was the sinking of the Titanic in 1912 that led to a convention that really required kind of international standards for shipping.
So with that then, what do you think they're going to be looking at to determine what happened here and what went wrong?
Well, I think we're going to hear an announcement shortly, if not today, by tomorrow, which agencies are going to be the lead investigative agencies on this. I envision Canada, the United States would probably be it. I think they're going to want to recover as much of the submersible as they can, and particularly that carbon fiber center section, the hull, to see where exactly they can determine a fault and where the failure occurred in this design.
Before I let you go, this is a very popular thing to do, as you say. It's been happening for quite some time. Will it change, do you think, the mindset? Will Ocean Gate, for example, obviously they're going to be going back to the drawing board to figure out what went wrong and to make their submersible safer for when they want to relaunch again. But sort of as you're looking at bigger picture, where do you think this type of, enjoyment, if you will, adventure is going to go?
I think we find ourselves in the early 21st century akin to where aviation found themselves in the early 20th century. It was the purview of corporations, the governments, and the rich. But today, we don't think twice about boarding a jet and flying miles above the surface of the earth. I think there's going to be a time when we will journey miles under the water and not think twice about it. We're just not there yet, at least for tourism, at a place like Titanic.
Well, we'll see sort of where things come from there. As you mentioned, an update we should be getting in the next day or so, but a very difficult time for the families, indeed. Sal, we really appreciate you giving us your time today and sort of pulling away the layers on this. Sal Mercogliano is a maritime historian at Campbell University in North Carolina. Appreciate this, Sal.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.